I found you. Oh wait, they think I'm a courser. Okay, never mind. They're just gunners. Never mind. I was like really worried about if they were something serious.
What's going on down there? How many are we dealing with?
It's just a matter of counting the password.
Look, I already told you I don't have it. I'll help you find a way in.
You, come here. Are you here?
Got you. Ha ha. Oh, you think I can't see you, but you're all covered in blood, sir. Yeah. Gotcha. Oh, got your courser uniform.
Hey there. If you're going to kill me, then do it. Get away from me.
Well, oh, well, you are a gunner. I don't know. I might let you live.
Can't break the code.
Well, are you useful in any way? Oh, never mind.
Desdemona.
I have a report here. It reads more like a comic book. Apparently, one hell of a fight took place at Green Tech Genetics.
Oh? What have you heard?
One of our agents took a courser, alone. Something I'm not even sure Glory could do. And that agent is you. I'm all for one less courser in the world, but why'd you do it?
That chip in his neck just looks so shiny. I couldn't help it.
You have one of their chips intact?
Yes, I do.
Now.
Come on. Show me that sweet bass number. Come on, baby. Yeah, we got it. We got the code.
We got it. Good job, Tinker Tom.
Good work, Tom.
Yeah, but I'm not sure our luck will hold up next time, Des.
And Agent, I hope that helps you as much as you've helped us. Good work.
Virgil, I have what you need.
Wasn't sure I'd see you again. You managed to get what you need?
I just went out for a little stroll. Thought I'd stop back and say hi.
It's a good thing your survival and my humanity aren't at stake. Otherwise, I might be annoyed by your attitude. But, fine. I shouldn't have doubted you'd come back. You did get rid of Kellogg after all.
Yes, I did.
Not too much of a leap to take down a Corsair. How'd you manage to get it decoded?
I got
I've made
friends.
some friends in the Commonwealth.
Better you than me. Face like this, I'm not gonna make too many friends. You're not
Yeah,
the
you have to have
only
a face
one
like mine.
who's been busy. I did the best I could. From memory and things I've overheard through the years, came up with some schematics for you. Wasn't easy. These hands are ridiculous. Fine motor skills have gone to shit. Here's the simple explanation. You need to build a device that will hijack the signal the Institute uses to teleport coursers, and send you instead. You know the craziest part of the design? That classical music station. That's the carrier signal for the relay. All the data's on harmonic frequencies. You've been hearing it all along. I want to be clear that this isn't my area of expertise. I was bioscience, not engineering or advanced systems or anything.
Your confidence is staggering.
I'm just saying, I can't guarantee it'll work, but if you can build this device and make use of that code, you should be able to override the signal from the Institute's relay. I mean, can you build it? You have people that can help. This is a lot for one person, even you.
Got it
I got
covered.
it covered.
Good, good. because you've got to make it in there. For both our sakes. And don't you forget our agreement. I've helped you as best I can. If you make it in there, you find that serum. It's my only hope for ever being normal. So you find it. Now go on. Take these and get to work. You do whatever it takes. Call on whoever you know to help you.
Well, let's get her started. Elder Max, I am ready.
Remarkable work, Knight. The signal interceptor appears to be complete. Are you ready to put it to the test?
Lab rat standing by.
All of us are aware of the
Yes,
risks you're
sir.
taking, and we salute you. That being said, this is the first time we've attempted to directly adapt Institute technology. When we throw that switch, we don't know exactly what's going to happen. God willing, you'll end up inside the Institute, and the mission can continue.
Unless I end up inside solid rock.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that. Now, I want you to listen very carefully. Once you've entered the Institute, we expect to lose contact, so it's imperative you remember everything I'm about to tell you. About 10 years ago, the Brotherhood began recruiting civilian scientists from the capital wasteland to assist with various projects. During this process, we were able to obtain the services of Dr. Madison Lee.
Madison
a
Lee.
noted mind in the field of nuclear engineering.
Okay.
How did the Brotherhood meet Dr. Lee?
She was part of a civilian project in the capital wasteland that the Brotherhood appropriated. It wasn't difficult to convince her to stay. That said, Dr. Lee's contributions to our cause were instrumental in maintaining order in the capital wasteland. After some time, she developed differences with the Brotherhood and exiled herself to the Commonwealth. We're fairly certain that her intent was to make contact with the Institute.
Is there a point to all this?
Just giving you the proper background, soldier. Your mission is simple. Once you're inside the Institute, we want you to track down Dr. Lee's whereabouts. If you find out that she's still alive, make contact with her and convince her to return to the Brotherhood of Steel. There's a special project we're working on, and it needs her attention.
What's this project that needs her attention?
Dr. Lee previously worked on a potent weapon for the Brotherhood of Steel. We'd like her to continue where she left off.
The giant
That's all I can tell you.
robot.
Listen to me, Knight.
I can't. I want to see the giant
Going
robot.
into the Institute blind. Just keep your mind on the mission, and don't let anything they say sway you from your duty. Good luck.
Ad Victorium. Locate Dr. Lee.
I've checked and rechecked everything. I think the signal interceptor's ready to go. Are you?
I am ready. Let's do this.
All right.
Let's do it.
Get up onto the platform, and we'll see if I can find a signal to lock onto.
All right.
You wanted to get into the Institute, right?
Beam
Well,
me
what
up,
are you
Scotty.
waiting for?
Refrain from opening fire inside the Institute. It could jeopardize our entire mission.
Yes, it would.
Let's see. Relays dialed in.
All right.
Beam emitters warmed up. Everything looks green. Let me start scanning for the signal. Cross your fingers. I'm
My
inputting
fingers
the
are
code
crossed.
now. Wow.
Oh,
There's a heck
gosh.
of a lot of interference
I'm
and
scared.
ghosting. It's gonna take a minute or two to lock in. By the way, this little trip you're taking is a heck of an opportunity to find out
You
as
have
much as
your
we
assignment,
can about the
soldier.
Institute and what
Move
they're
out.
up to. I put a clever little program on this holotape that'll scan their network and download anything it finds. If you place it in any terminal down there, it'll do the rest. Bring it back to me and I'll see if I can make sense of whatever it found. Well, well, looks like we have a winner. RF wave capture complete. Ramping the emitter.
All right.
60%, 80%.
Here we go.
Emitter spiking but steady. All that's left is to throw the transmitting in
Dr. Lee is
3,
a valuable
2,
asset.
1.
If any harm comes
Stay
to
safe,
Goodbye.
soldier.
I'm holding you.
Ah! He's gonna hold me personally responsible if she dies. Gosh. Molecular level. I made it. Okay, we gotta find Virgil's office. That's the main mission. Finding Virgil's office.
Hello.
What?
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father.
Who are
The
you?
Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
Nah, I'm kind of busy.
Useless.
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us.
Yeah,
I'd
you guys
like
are
to show
kidnapping
you that
people.
You may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute.
Whoa.
This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy. And our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain. There's too much at stake here to risk it all.
Okay.
As you've
This
seen,
way.
things above
I
are
gotta go.
unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone, but that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Yes. My son. There he is. My boy.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean?
Shh.
Oh my god. It's really you.
Ah, the pumpkinhead.
Sean.
Father, what's going
It's
on?
me.
What's happening?
I'm your dad.
What's
Yes.
going on?
It's me.
Father?
Your dad.
Father!
I'm here, Sean.
I don't know you.
It'll be
Go
okay,
away.
Sean.
Father,
I'm here now.
You're my
Father,
son.
help
No.
me.
Please.
Someone here, help me!
Please, Sean. I'm your father. Talk to me. Just open the door.
Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father, help me!
What have you done to my boy? What have you done?
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus.
What have you done to my
Fascinating,
son?
but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli.
What have you done to my son?
Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Give me
Give
Sean.
me Sean. The real Sean. Right now!
I know. You've gone to such lengths to find him.
Oh.
God. All we're missing are the teacups and the white rabbit.
Ah, levity. Excellent. A sure sign that you adapt quickly to stressful environments. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been... It's good to finally meet you.
What?
After all this time.
No.
It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
You're like way too old. That's crazy.
Oh, come on. That's crazy.
I assure you, I am completely sane and entirely honest. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed.
Yes,
Is
10
it really
years.
so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years?
That is the reality.
No.
Here I am. Raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
They stole you. Kidnapped you. Wasn't right.
Right, wrong, irrelevant. It was necessary. The Institute believed humanity's future depended on it. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you.
In a manner of speaking. Yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
And you've been down here the whole time?
I have. Yes. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Your mother. She never got to see you grow up?
Yes. What happened to her was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems her death was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage.
Collateral damage? Is that all she was to you?
I forget that it's been such a short time for you. I don't have any direct memories. And I've had my entire life to cope with the loss. Has it always been easy? Of course not. But I've done my best to move on and live my life. For many years,
I was about to kill him, but they just continue the conversation. I was ready to kill him.
And that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge.
Excuse me, Dr. Lee?
Oh, it's you. You're not authorized to be here.
Actually, I was looking for you.
Me? Why?
I've been sent by the Brotherhood of Steel. to find you.
You don't beat around the bush, I'll give you that. I knew it was just a matter of time before your people would track me down. I've been looking over my shoulder for almost a decade, waiting for them to send someone like you to kill me.
I'm only here with good intentions. You have my word.
You're giving me your word, even though we just met? Fine. Since Father trusts you, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I might not agree with everything he says, but I know he'd never allow harm to come my way. Say what you came here to say, and then leave me alone.
Are you happy here?
You'd think being surrounded by cutting-edge laboratory equipment and some of the greatest minds the world's ever known would be enough. Only problem is the lack of transparency. I don't think we get the full story on everything that occurs down here. What does that have to do with why we're talking?
You should return to the Brotherhood.
Even if I wanted to return to them, why would they want me back?
The Brotherhood valued your presence, and we'd like you to come back.
Well, how sweet of them. Tell me something. Why would I possibly want to come crawling back to the Brotherhood? What reason would I have to throw away everything I've accomplished here?
Father trusts me, and so should you.
He trusts you because you're family. I'm not. I can't just take your word for it. I need more than that.
The Brotherhood has always been straight with you.
I am getting a bit tired of all the secrets around here. Sometimes I feel like Father isn't being straight with me. Like there are things I'm not supposed to know about. I don't like that. But still, how can I turn my back on all of this?
Your work could be instrumental in freeing the Commonwealth.
You really know how to push my buttons.
Yeah!
You know, I never understood why the Institute was so damn selfish. All those innocent people up there, dying. And here I am, surrounded by technology that could make their lives better. Yet we hide down here and insulate ourselves from everything and everyone. It's not right. It's not right. I'll make my way back to the Brotherhood. But I'm going to have to do it on my own. I can't take any chances being seen with you. Tell whoever sent you that they've just regained the services of Dr. Madison Lee. Now, for the sake of keeping up appearances, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
What? Thank you.
I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing
Seriously?
else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Speaking of, I trust our discussion will remain between the two of us. Now, I need to get back to work, and I'm sure you have other things to do.
Well, hello, super mutants. Back in here. So no one notices I'm right there. That was just back to where I needed to be. Experimental serum, you say? Yes. I will take that. I found it.
Personal record. Dr. Brian Virgil. This will likely be my requests to shut down the FEV program have repeatedly been denied. We've learned nothing useful in the last 10 years. If he won't see my father insist on, then I have to take matters into my own hands. What we're doing. If anyone should find this after, it needs to stop. After I'm gone. Know that I never wanted to hurt anyone. I'm gonna make sure the whole program is shut down. If not for good, then at least for years to come. I know what I'm about to do will be seen as a betrayal. Treason, he'll probably call it. So, I have a plan. And if it works, I'll be somewhere safe. Somewhere not even the coursers can find me. The lives we've taken. If there is a God, may he have mercy on us all.
Good job. Give holotape to Proctor Ingram. Scan complete. Virgil! Virgil, buddy! Virgil!
Virgil?
Well, I'm glad to see the relay didn't completely vaporize you.
It did, but I pulled myself together.
I suppose you did. Now, what about the serum? Did you find it?
Give the serum.
Right here.
That's it. That's really it.
Yes.
All right. Let's see. Retrovirus has matured nicely. Density gradient is high. Recombinant counter-intron sequences look stable. Transcriptive exon strands have formed.
Has the reverse transcriptase survived the nucleotide synthesis?
Excellent question. Yes. Yes, it has. Fascinating. Oh, did you mean that as a joke? Well,
I'm glad it survived.
There's only one way to test it.
Do it.
All right. Here we go.
Good luck.
And now, we wait.
That's it?
What? Did you expect me to transform right before your eyes? This is science, not a two-cap magic show. I'm gonna rest for a while. I'm back in a few days, maybe a week, and... well, I guess we'll see. In any event, you kept your end of our bargain. Thank you.
Proctor Ingram.
Well, things are off to a good start. Isn't that right, Doctor?
I hope so.
Hey,
Franz
Dr.
suffered some
Lee.
significant damage to his memory core.
Oh.
I wish your people would have been a bit more careful, Proctor. The good news is that the damage isn't irreversible, and I should be able to get the power flowing into his CPU core without overloading. If your people stay out of my way, that is.
Charming, isn't she?
Did we make a mistake asking her to help?
Nah, don't worry about it. We might not be best buddies, but we'll get the job done. Besides, Dr. Lee's worth all the aggravation. We're working with one of Prime's original designers. I don't see it getting any better than that. In fact, since things are going so well, we're gonna have you start building his electromagnetic actuators.
Sure, anything you need.
That's what I love about you. You're ready to leap into action, and I bet you don't have the faintest idea what I'm talking about.